Hi guys, thanks for clicking to view this brand new video for the Tech Show. Today I'm going to be having a look at this little beast here. This is the Vodafone Smart 3. I'll be doing just a very small review on it. The guys at Vodafone, they were very kind enough to send this over for me to have a look at and have a play about with. But let's jump right in, have a look at the specs on the box. So we've got the box here, and this is what they sent me. And on the back, it gives us all of the specs. So it's got a 4-inch touchscreen, it's got a 5 megapixel camera, it's got Android 4.1, which is Jelly Bean. It says it's got browsing, which you would hope for in a smartphone. Email, again, same thing. Social networks, it's got it's got all the social networks you could possibly hope for, so long as it's got an Android app. You've got Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. Twitter came preloaded, Facebook didn't. I had to install that. Multimedia, so yeah, it plays videos and music and that kind of thing. And inlays, mix and match inlays, which go in the back here. So what we've got, and I've turned it on or off or something, I've done something with it there. But on the back here, just like the old Nokias of years gone by, you can take this part off here and put in your own inlay. So you can stick in photos, you can stick in artwork. There's a couple of bits and pieces in the box as well, if you don't fancy being quite so creative. So you can whip that off, stick a new one in, and then put the cover back on. But I'm not sure, I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's a little bit frosted. So anything you stick in there is really blurred out. So I don't know what the point of it is, part of a gimmick or something, but it's not all that clear. But I've used it for a couple of weeks. Vodafone sent it for a couple of weeks for me to play with, as I said. I'm not sure I'm overly impressed with it. It's only got a single core 1 gig processor, and when I'm flicking through certain apps and stuff on it, and even just Android's own menu system, it can be a little bit laggy. I'm also not that keen on the camera as well. I've had phones with 5 megapixel cameras on it before, but they've been much better. They've been the contrast, the colours, everything's been so much smarter and sharper. So I'm not really sure what it is with this particular one, but the image isn't great. And again, because of the lag, the camera application isn't so good either. It's Android. You can go on Google Play, download all the stuff that you want. I've got iPlayer, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. I linked it up to my home Wi-Fi, and the big problem I had there was I couldn't actually tell whether it was connected or not. And I've got a good home Wi-Fi connection. My iPhone works on it fine. All my laptops, tablets, all the other devices that I've got connect without an issue. But this phone, I wasn't sure whether it was connected or whether I was connected using Vodafone's 3G, but I did appear to rip through the prepaid credit that Vodafone gave me. So I couldn't have been on the Wi-Fi all of that time, although I've pretty much just used it at home. The calls are quite good. The quality of the call is good, no dropouts, so you can hear everything clear enough. But as I say, everything else, it's a smartphone, but it is a cheap smartphone. Vodafone's selling it for about £90 or so, and you can tell the difference. It's not up there with your Galaxy S4s and your iPhone 5s and all that kind of stuff, but it does the job. If you're looking for a cheap and cheerful smartphone that's got access to email, Facebook, Twitter, all your social networks, YouTube, all that kind of stuff, then this is going to serve you quite well. But for me, I got a little bit annoyed with how laggy it was at times. The fact that I wasn't able to tell very easily whether or not I was connected to my home Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff. But as I say, it's £90. If you're going to go away on a stag do or a hen weekend, something like that, and you didn't want to take your expensive smartphone like your iPhone or your Samsung Galaxies and you wanted something just if you broke it, it didn't really matter too much, then this is the one that you should get. Well, thanks for checking out the video, guys. If you want to listen to the Tech Show podcast, you can do so by visiting the website here. You'll also find this video there if you're watching it on YouTube. Feel free to leave comments below. And if you haven't already, you can check out our previous video, which you can find in this box right here. Thanks again for checking it out. I'm Stewart. See you later.